Step back. So just step. Hey yo, what it is, what it was, what it should be, and what it could be. It's your kinfolk DMR. You know what I'm saying? Back to the Lab podcast is in full effect, man. Y'all know what we do here. We celebrate classic hip hop albums, legendary MCs, DJs, producers, etc., in the cashmere sweater. You know what I'm saying? I am in the lovely Curators of Dopeness / Daisies and Pancakes. I got Neek Roots up in here. I got Brandy My Asia up in here. I got Share the Experience. And this gentleman that y'all looking at to my left right here, man, is a nationwide OG, but you might not know that just yet. You might not know that just yet, man. But this is my man at large, you know what I'm saying? One of the members of the group, Smooth Rhyme Criminals, on Suave House, man. Some OG shit, you know what I'm saying? So he here to talk his shit. And y'all already know we got our album anniversaries and whatnot, man. We gonna get into all of that too, man. But yeah, that's what we do here. So let me first start off by shouting out our sponsors. You know what I'm saying? We are sponsored by. Hey, I like that. We are sponsored by Lonesome Frog Records on 1900 Blaylock Road, Suite E, out there in Spring Branch. You know what I'm saying? For all your vinyl, CDs, cassettes, apparel, incense, motherfucking bumper stickers, nigga, whatever you need, they got it. 45s, all that shit, man. They got it up in there. You know what I'm saying? And we're also sponsored by Stephen St. Martin, attorney at law. Y'all reach out to him, man, if you ever need your lawyer. 832-423-6056 if you get caught in the mix. Y'all know what I say. Everybody got a cousin that do something, you know what I mean? And he gonna fuck around, need a lawyer, man. Holler at my phone. That's my lawyer partner, man. Yeah, real 100 nigga, man. Sure. But yeah, man, let's get to our guest, man. My man at large, man. Talk your shit, fam. How you been, man? Been good, man. Welcome to the lab, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. So what we do here, man, we celebrate, you know, and you know, overlooking your page and everything, man, and seeing your history. I was like, man, it's only right that you come up here, man, and talk your shit and like, you know, maybe educate the fans out there, the lab techs is what I call them, you know, about your hip hop history and everything, man. So let me ask you a question that I always ask my guests, man. If you were able to go back to the lab and sit through the making of a classic album. Any album, if you just could sit in the studio and watch the whole thing be made from production to the lyrics being laid and everything, what would that album be?
Yeah.
Like a fly on the wall, and you just sit back and watch the whole thing come together.
Machiavelli 7 Days Theory.
Oh, say with White Man's World?
Yeah,
man. Yeah. Who knows what tomorrow brings? Cher tell you I always find a reason to start singing on this motherfucker, man.
That's one.
That's your one, huh? I like that shit right there, man. So that leads me to another question then, man. So, you know, you got the Suave House history. Give me your top 3 Suave House albums, man. Even if it's your own, you know what I'm saying? Talk your shit.
Crime Boss.
All in the game?
All in the game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Crime Boss, Conflicts and
Confusion.
And,
it's all an illusion.
Coming Out Hard.
Oh yeah. Man, matter of fact, my favorite Ballin' G is On Top of the World. It was just something about that pimping my own rhyme. Yeah,
the sound was different.
That pimping my own rhyme, that space age pimping, that what can I do to get out the game? Yeah, that's some classic shit right
T-Mix.
there. T-Mix. So that's what I wanted to get into. So, you know, I looked at the credits on y'all album, on the Smooth Rhyme Criminal album, and I saw Prince Johnny C on the production. Yeah. Now, all y'all out there, y'all don't know, man, Prince Johnny C is one of the original members of Ghetto Boys, you know what I'm saying? From Trenton, New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Trenton people out there, man. PRT, Ada Johnson, the whole fam out there in Trenton, man. But who was doing the production on like did Johnny C do the whole production on the whole album?
Yeah, it was an EP. He did
okay.
I think like seven songs.
Okay.
Yeah, he did 7 of them. And Easy C from what's that damn group?
They was a Suave House group?
No, they rap a lot.
Easy C.
Death 4.
Oh yeah. Death 4. Man, shout out to what's my man name,
Vicious
man?
Lee.
Yeah. Vicious Lee. That's my guy right there, man. I met him from Ada. I met from Ready Red Sister. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a good look right there, man. Good look. So you never got a chance to get on like the T-Mix shit then, on the T-Mix beats?
I mean, I sat in the studio but I never got to rap on them.
Okay. Well, bring us up to speed, man, as far as like how did the whole connection come together? So you from H-Town?
Yeah.
Third Ward, right?
Third Ward.
So when did you start rapping? Like what was the album that you heard that made you say, man, I can do this shit?
Well, the first just rap song that I really just heard was Blowfly.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I used to sneak and play that Blowfly record. And so later on, then the Sugar Hill Gang and all that, but Rakim.
Oh, Rakim, man.
Yeah, Rakim made me want to rap.
You know that's the reason for being called Back to the Lab. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. That's dope right there, man.
I had the part. I had the
you had the dope man fade with the part. Hey, shout out to Eric B and Rakim, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm rocking my paid in full Back to the Lab shirt right now, man. Y'all need to get this motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, we got him in black too. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Say less. So how did you hook up with Draper, man, and start recording and everything? How did that come about?
Well, me and Tony went to middle school together.
Okay.
Me, Tony, Scarface, all of us went to Missouri City Middle School.
Okay.
So I met Tony when I was like in 7th grade. So like I had moved from, I think I was going to Dick Dialing. Then I came to Missouri City and I met Tony. He's in my class. So I only went there like 7 months. And then I had moved back to the Southwest. So years later, I ran into him in high school.
Okay.
And we just stayed in touch. So once we got out of school, he was working somewhere. He was working at, I think he tell the Olive Garden store. He had Big Mike. He was working with Big Mike. So I think they were doing like the Peter Man.
All right.
Prince Johnny C produced that.
Okay. So this was before the Convicts then.
Yeah.
All right. God damn, man.
Yeah.
So man, I'm gonna tell you right now,
Yeah.
you know, based on what you're telling me, like you went to school with Draper and Face,
Yeah.
man. And I know Face got me by a few years, bro. You don't even look like you up
Yeah.
there like that,
Yeah.
man. You
Yeah.
preserved
Yeah.
well, you know what
Yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about. You did your thing, you know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, that's
Appreciate it.
respectful. Yeah, that's
Appreciate it.
respectful, man. So you got down with Draper when he started
Well,
putting the label together.
when he first started, he was working somewhere, so he was telling me that he was gonna start a record label. So I'm like, you gonna start a record label? We only like 19 years old, right? I think Tony got me by a couple months.
Okay.
Right. So he showing me pictures of Big Mike in the photo shoot.
Okay.
So later on, Big Mike wound up going to rap a lot. So Tony had a partner named Big Troy and JB.
JB and the Lexus.
Yeah. JB, right?
I remember that.
So we started. He introduced us to Prince Johnny C. So we going to Prince Johnny C house. I think he had like a studio in his apartment.
Okay.
But that's why he did all the rap a lot, everything.
Because he was making a lot of them beats.
Yeah.
Even after he had got out of the lineup, he was still doing production for Willie D and shit like that.
He produced for Choice.
Okay.
Yeah, he produced for
shout out to Choice, man. E-Rock will go crazy. don't make me pull out that album because E-Rock go crazy when you see that shit. Yeah, you know.
Who else? The Ghetto, I think that we can't be stopped. He had produced on them. So
him and Reddy Red, right? Did some shit. Yeah.
So while they was working on that album for Ghetto Boys, we was going to the same studio as them.
Okay.
So like Prince Johnny C was producing us, in the other room would be the Ghetto Boys working on that album.
So was it any like conflict as far as like Rap-A-Lot and Suave being in the same building?
No,
like
we
that?
was like, cause we had with JB and Big Troy, so no, I really wasn't no conflict. So
good, yeah, because you know it's rumors and everything going around as far as they say allegedly Jay was like it can only be one king in the city, and that's why Suave kind of like shut down and Tila went over to Rap-A-Lot. So it's just a lot of you know, I don't know if they call it rumors or myths or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of myths and rumors.
Yeah,
I seen Tila interview. Like I watch everybody from Suave interview.
Yeah,
to see who telling a different story.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because you was there and you would know what's accurate. I hit up
Tony and be like, "Hey, you seen that? You seen that interview that William Carl said this, that, and the third?" Like, man, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
So he really said he been in his space where he like Tony be on some other stuff, man. He stayed busy in a bigger picture though.
So when it got ready, when it got time for y'all to start working on Smooth Rhyme Criminals, what was some of them studio sessions like, man? And what was the first song y'all recorded as a group?
Knockout Artists.
Knockout
Artists. I had wrote like a verse, and then he brought. Well, let me rewind.
Okay.
Thorough went to school with me too. Thorough,
South Circle.
Yeah.
Shout out Thorough.
That's my phone. Yeah, he went to we went to high school together, and so I told him that my friend was starting a record label, right? He knew of him, but he didn't know him. So I turned him on to Tony. So we wound up going to Big Troy and JB to take us to Prince Johnny C house.
Okay.
So we started working on that Stuck Between the Stars album then,
Yeah, and you say Knockout Artists was the first joint, man. So
there's a story about Knockout Artists.
Yeah, right? Tell me the story. Shit.
You
actually had to knock somebody out in the motherfucking studio?
That'd be part two. Now, like originally, like Knockout Artists was gonna be like, I think like because Mike had went over to
the Convicts,
and we was the Criminals,
Smooth Rhyme Criminals, so, and the Convicts. Okay,
yeah, so it was like if you know the song started off like a match.
Okay,
so we didn't wind up just making like a diss, so it ain't never really just take legs.
Damn, man, bro, I bet you that shit would have been butter to be there in that time, man. What was the studio sessions like, man? Was it smooth? Like, you know, did the work come out good and easy?
like we would be at Johnny C house, right? In old school, he had like the wall mics, like you put the mic on the wall to be recorded, so you be standing there recording. And
probably had reels and shit too, huh?
Yeah,
it wasn't no digital back then.
Tony used to drop us up. I mean, Tony and Big Troy used to drop us up at the studio and leave us, right? So we'll be in there with Johnny for like about 8 hours, man. Johnny house by myself.
Okay. Yeah.
Like we was recording songs, but like Tony wanted us to do a song called Mr. Big.
Yo, I saw that on the tape though. But it's not the same. It's not the same version, but it's the same story.
Same story.
So wait a minute, man. So you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of how Rap-A-Lot used to, like they might have a song on Willie D album, and then they'd have the same song on the Ghetto Boys album, but different people doing the verses and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like they was recycling the same story on the same track and everything. But this was the first time I ever heard something like it was the same story, but 2 different beats and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The earlier production was because it was Johnny C.
Okay.
So he had that sound that he was producing for them. And that's why when Ball G recorded their version, it starts out with a funeral.
Right.
But the funeral is kind of like a shot, kind of like a slug.
At the first version.
Yeah, at the first. What? Yeah.
So now I get to hear this shit with a different set of ears. You know what I'm saying?
I left the group.
Okay.
So I left the group. I left early. I left really like right when the tape came out. I left, and I started working with Johnny C on my solo album.
Okay. How did that come up? Did you ever finish the solo album? You ever did that?
I mean, when Johnny C while Johnny C was working on his solo album, I was with him while he was working on his solo album. While same time he was doing mine.
Okay.
But when he left Rap-A-Lot, he left the city.
Okay.
But he left for my album.
Damn.
So my album came out. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I know you've been wanting to probably like recreate everything, like hook up with a producer and put all the shit out, man. Because if ain't nobody ever heard, it's gonna be brand new.
Oh yeah, I mean he still. I mean he came. Like I said, he had came down here a couple of years, like Bushwick. All of them was getting together, and I asked him, man, you still got my. Yeah, because I was 19 years old when I'm gonna hear that. My kids probably want to hear that.
That's right. That's right.
He said he still had it, so I just kept like the whole concept of what I wanted to do. Because when I left the group, my album was gonna be called The Criminal Elements, because I was gonna be that part of the group. So we had started working 6 songs, and I had a diss song called "Hit 'Em Up."
Like, you had to hit him up
in 91.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You had to hit him up. Was it as raw as Pac shit was?
You gotta think about the beats different. But like, so I always identify with Pac.
Yeah, for real.
Like, you talk shit, I talk. That's who I was. I'm the one who I kind of stir up the trouble.
Oh, okay. You was the one that was going, like the fuse.
I'm gonna complain. Like when something ain't right, I'm gonna speak on it.
Yeah.
So
you got to.
So that's who I was in the context of a group. So that's get kind of.
So you know how every group has that standout member of the group. You know what I'm saying? Like some people would debate. They would say with Ghetto Boys it would be Bushwick. Some would say it's Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you got niggas like Goody Mob. It would be like CeeLo Green and shit like that. Was you that one that everybody was waiting on your verse and shit, like on the edge of their seat? We want to hear what Large got to say.
We didn't never really get to test that out because I left right when it came out, but Johnny C seen it.
Okay.
Like, so when it was something that was said, and then it was addressed, so we came to a conclusion like, well, why don't you just let him work with Johnny C by himself?
Okay.
So I started working with Johnny myself out the group.
Did you ever hear that Johnny C album that it's been a long rhyme coming?
I was there.
You was there?
I was supposed to be on it.
No shit.
I'm in the video.
What, Gotta Be Me?
That's me.
Come on, man.
My mama in the video, rest in peace. My mama in the video. Rap-A-Lot used to have a video studio off of North Shepherd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, you just put me on to some motherfucking history. Yeah. I was just watching that Gotta Be Me not too long ago, bro. I gotta go back and check that out. I gotta go check that out. So do you remember before, you remember when Ball and G arrived? Like what was
I remember that. Right.
so how did that come about? Because we hear the stories on the songs as far as uh they they had a mutual friend and they flew him and Draper flew him out. They ain't had no money and shit. They flew out. But like what do you remember from back in the days when A Ball and MJG arrived down here in H Town?
Well, I had lost touch with Tony for about a couple months. So when he popped back up, he had a group, right? Because like when me and Thorough, R Swift, once we stopped being a group, he started working, and what comes with that.
Yeah.
So I started playing around the streets a little bit.
Okay.
So
something a little bit more promising, man. You gotta get money now.
Yeah. And then I seen early that the industry was funny because like Johnny C left Houston with my album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of
whatever differences was going on.
Yeah.
So he was having to actually be in communication with Draper more, and it probably was something that.
No, I think well, I mean,
because your solo gonna be on Swab?
Nah.
Oh, you was gonna shop it after you finished it and everything. Okay.
Because I think Johnny album was on Priority.
Rap a Lot Priority.
Yeah, and I was gonna try to go toward Priority.
Okay.
So when he left, that pretty much crashed all that. Because then you really didn't know producers back then.
Right.
Because really Tony introduced me to the rap game. Like it really was like I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I rap because Thorough had I think he was over there with Lil Troy
and Shortstop.
3-2. Yeah. I think when we was in high school, we used to go over to Shortstop. They was rapping, I wasn't rapping.
Because Face was over there and everything. And Crazy C and all them. Yeah.
And Crazy C from Missouri City. So all them kind of know it. Tony, Warren, all them know each other. So
nice, man. Well, hey, we gonna get back to some more of your story in a minute, man. Let's get into some of these album anniversaries, man. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So just in case y'all don't know, man, how we do here, I always bring to the table, man, the albums that's gonna be on my playlist for the week, man. And the thing about how I pick the albums for the week is based on the anniversary. So we got albums that celebrating, 10, 15, 20-year anniversaries and stuff like that. So we just want to lay it out, man. Y'all know how we do. We good? Already. You know, I got to check with the creative director. You know what I'm talking about? All right, yeah. So, and let me give y'all a reminder real quick, man, just in case y'all don't know. So these albums that we talking about here tonight, man, we gonna end up playing these. We gonna play these songs on Friday on the Bangin' 832 radio show that I got Back to the Lab show. So anything that y'all hear us talking about these albums tonight, man, if it's a particular song from this album, man, hit me in the DM, man. Let me know what you think ought to play. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's the Bangin' 832 radio station. The show is the Back to the Lab show, man. We on Fridays from 7 to 9. You know what I'm saying? I'm really loving that new day and time too, man. That shit is so butter. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, let's get into these anniversaries, man. So first one I got up, man. We want to show some love, man, to BG and Lil Wayne, man, on the album that they dropped back in the days. You know what I'm saying? The BGs, man, True Story. This album was totally produced by Manny Fresh. Manny Fresh got to be like one of the hardest working motherfuckers in the industry, man, because that man was doing the tracks for every artist on the roster.
T-Mix too.
See, it's only a few niggas that can get put in them kind of boats. You got T-Mix, Manny Fresh, Swiss Beats was making it, and I don't really think I know too many that was just making. And even like I would say Dre, but then Dre started getting like ghost producers that would come in and do the shit, man. But yeah, man, big love to Manny Fresh. You know what I'm saying? To BG and Lil Wayne, and I heard the song on here that Wayne was on. Don't even sound like Wayne. It don't even sound like a young Wayne. This nigga must have been so young that it don't even sound like him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was on Cash Money Records, folks. Some of the features on this album, man, Miss T, UNLV. Y'all remember UNLV? I'm a dragon from the river, dump his body in junkyard, leaving a note around his neck, screaming, badass yellow boy. Oh, she wants yeah, man. Mr. Ivan, Tech Nine. Now, this is not the Tech Nine from Kansas City, y'all. This was the Tech Nine that was on Cash Money. And E Vicious, you know what I'm saying? Just to name a few. I don't have any sales and chart info on this one, but hey, we gonna call that motherfucker a classic in our eyes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, next up, man. Next up, while we in the South, man, let's give some love to that boy Papa LQ, man. You know, so originally when he first came out, he was known as Laquan. And then he reinvented, you know what I'm saying, came back. He was on Rap A Lot when he came back. That's when he came with the Papa LQ, man. So your entertainment, my reality, you know what I'm saying? This was on Rap A Lot. I don't have any production info on this one, but I'm assuming that Mad and CJ Mack probably did a lot of work on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at the lineup on the album. I really didn't see any features on there, man. You know what I'm saying? And no sales or chart facts or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But definitely put this one in rotation for this week, man, because he got some bangers on here too, man.
Yeah. King being dope.
Yeah. Oh, and also be on the lookout, man, because my homeboy G Money with Rap A Lot History on Instagram. They gonna write a book together. Yeah. He helping him write a book, and it actually gonna be called Your Entertainment, My Reality. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, big love to my boy G Money and Papa LQ, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Real shit. Let's go to the West Coast real quick. Let's talk about something that we was bumping right before the album came on. Huh?
That was West Coast, right?
Papa it sure was West Coast. And I guess I was just thinking because he was on Rap A Lot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, we was on the West Coast. So while we on the West Coast, let's fuck with the Bay, you know what I'm saying? Ray Love. Name of the album is called Forever Hustling. This was on Atlantic Records, man. You know what I'm saying? Real underground shit. But I ain't gonna lie, when I put this shit on, At Large started spitting the lyrics and shit. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I'm more of a Bay.
You're a Bay kind of guy?
Because I think Houston was like the Bay when I was coming up. I mean, like our cousins or something. So I could relate to what they were talking about. So.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this: when that Pac and Biggie shit popped off, you know, we in the South, so we really ain't got no dog in the fight. But I'll speak for myself. I kind of sided with the West Coast, though. You know what I'm saying? And I love the East, but at the time I just like Pac more, so I sided with Pac. You know what I'm saying?
And I was raised by people from the Bay, so my whole I knew all that kind of music and stuff.
And the craziest thing is, man, we really don't even know these niggas, man. So we siding with this nigga and that nigga, man. We don't know. We don't know. My nigga said,
that's school shit.
Look, God bless, man. But my homeboy told me one time, he say, man, Pac could have been a hoe, man. We don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm say, man, God forgive me. I'm just saying what my homeboy said.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not respect the dead, right. You know what I'm saying? We gonna respect the dead. But yeah, man, big love to Ray Love. Oh, and he did a wonderful job on the Dear Mama documentary. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of gem dropping on that, man. So big love to Ray Love, man. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? We'll get back to some more albums in a minute, man. Let's get back talking to my man At Large. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what's been going on with you lately, man? So how you feeling about the music industry now? Do you feel like you want to jump back in, man?
I like it now.
And because it's a lot easier.
I like
the Cliffs.
I like people who can rap.
Yeah. That boy said, I like rappers who rap.
Yeah.
Rappers who rap.
I mean, what I'm saying, if you got your little street thing, but you can also rap, that's a plus versus you just use your street cred to like make garbage. But you know.
And then think about them, the rappers that we like the most, the ones that can actually spit it.
Yeah.
But they believable. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like Face. Niggas like, I'm just throwing like E40. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas got a history.
They didn't touch the pavement before.
Yes, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when niggas switch over to the rap thing and they still got that business mindset about it, you know, that's when I feel like they become the most successful, man. Like the most successful niggas we know probably did their thing before they got on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just something like Jeezy. Niggas like Jeezy was spending his own money when he was putting his album together.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
the blueprint.
Yeah, man. So that's what we talking about. So like nowadays, you know, being able to drop your shit, man, and have total control of your shit, man, like it's a whole lot easier nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And I like the fact that you said when clips drop, you was like, shit, I can still do this shit.
I mean, I had a lot of music recorded. I just wanted to have control over
that's right.
everything. So if I had to wait to have the control that I wanted, I was gonna wait.
Yeah.
Because they say, you know, good dope don't get old.
That's right. This is
good
what
dope don't get old.
I get told that all the time, man. Like, man, put that shit out, man.
Yeah.
Put that shit out. And especially now when you can, you know, sound click it or whatever. You can even distro kid and put your own shit on Apple Music and on Spotify and all that. So labels don't got to really own your shit no more. Unless you niggas is really just trying to go super, super large and you want a nigga to, you know, fund your whole project and you really get crumbs at the end, hey, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more of a, you know, own it type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Sure. That's why I like doing what I'm doing here, because I own my shit. And don't nobody tell me what to talk about, and don't say this, don't say, unless it's the creative director. You know what I'm saying?
See, coming up with Tony, I seen it firsthand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I seen him build a record company. So, I mean, I knew how to do it too because I watched him. You know what I'm saying? So I seen everything that he did, and it became like a blueprint for me. Like, but I was gonna wait. You know. So, but the whole time, I was doing shows with a lot of Houston artists while they was coming up, so they knew the history of what I did before. And they would like give me like the feature on their albums.
All right, yeah.
Came across.
Drop some names and who some of the people you created relationships with over the time. Shout out to Wood.
I'm on Wood first project.
He performed yesterday at the Exotic Pop. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Wood SUC.
And it was an artist name. His name was Real Drama, but he changed his name to Drama Mike. Later on, started working with him on. It was his label. Okay. So I was doing like features on his. And so when we did shows, I would go out of town with them and do shows. So we did shows with like T.I.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
We did all the every rapper in Houston. We did shows with all of them. So and then with the Arkansas,
y'all did some shows with Fifth Ward Boys.
They wasn't doing nothing.
Okay, yeah.
It was like the
this is the early
2000s. No,
okay.
I started like I came back started trying to do something like in the I say the early 290s.
Okay.
Early 90s.
Okay.
Early
2000s.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say, man, I mean, you know, Fifth Ward Boys came out around like 93, 94, because they was on that album with Crooked Officer, because they did the song Bring It On with everybody.
With Mello.
Yeah, Mello, Gangsta Nip, R Squad. I think that was the first time we ever heard R Squad, the first time we ever heard Fifth Ward Boys. Yeah. So when I think of songs like that, man, them posse cuts.
Yeah, that's the ones.
Yeah, bro. I think about Lay It Down, Lay It Down, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
When they talk about Houston classic songs, I'll be like, why y'all don't put Lay It Down in there? Because I think Lay It Down was originally Crime Boss song, if I'm correct. So
here comes the one that says fire up that fry and get high and get a head rush.
No, Crime Boss was locked up with Pimp C.
Oh, the nigga was locked up together?
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, right before Pimp. Like we supposed to work on a project a little before Pimp C died.
Damn.
It was going I seen what's the DJ, what's his name? I can't think of his name.
Damo?
No, not
Debo.
Damo. He was the one who was running with Pimp C.
Not DJ Bird, huh? DJ Bird.
I know it's called a D. I just can't think of his name. But like we was going like right when Pimp C got out.
Okay.
We shot like a little clip at him at the because we had me and Crown Boss had performed at the first annual 420 Smoke concert. And so he had tied back up with Pimp C, and Pimp C had came with my house and we just all chopping it up. So we was gonna work a little after that, you know.
Yeah.
He passed.
Man, who is some of the, to you, in your opinion, who are some of the most underrated MCs that we got out here in the age, man? Because my bro asked me yesterday, he said, man, do you think 3-2 is the most underrated? I was like, he may not be the most underrated. He is very influential because that's what Snoop and them got their swag from.
Yeah,
but I was thinking about niggas like Devin the Dude.
Yeah,
you know
Devin,
what I'm saying?
definitely. But I think Devin from I think he's from Minnesota or something, or St. Paul, something like that.
No, DMG.
Oh yeah,
DMG from St. Paul, Minnesota. Yeah. But Devin, man,
Devin dope.
Devin is so dope, man. That R Squad album. I try to tell people all the time, man, you looking for a hidden gem on Rap a Lot, go get R Squad, Fat Enough for Everybody.
I think a lot of those early Rap a Lot albums got hidden gems on them, like
Terrorist,
OG Style,
yeah.
Because I was supposed to do something with what's his name too, with
Boss.
Okay, I was supposed to do something. I had ran into a lot of people like just over the years, like, man, you ought to go back rap. I'm like, man,
you ain't want to do it, huh, man? Man, come on, we need you in this game, man.
Too many extras, man.
We need the OGs, man, because I think that's what the wave is now. The wave is with the OGs, man.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
The youngsters, man. No, I'm not. I'm not taking nothing away from them, man. Big love to all the youngsters out there doing their thing, and I know a few of them.
Yeah.
But it's just something about the maturity, man, and the extent that you get out of OGs content. You know what I'm saying? They got a deeper story when they tell their story. It ain't just making words rhyme.
It was a grind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
Big Mello.
Oh man, rest in peace, Big Mello. Yes.
I met Big Mello at while Johnny C was recording his album. I ran into first time I met him is at a Digital Service studio. He was dope. Man,
bro. So you've been out here, man. You've been doing your thing, bouncing around.
I've been low key.
Yeah.
Been at large. I've been true.
That's kind of ironic, you know.
I've been true to my name. I've been true to my name.
Yeah, man. But like, how would you want to do your shit nowadays, man? Do you want to do an EP? Do you want to do a whole album, or you want to just single by single until you?
I have 4 albums.
You got 4 albums already done?
I have an album with an artist from the Bay.
Damn.
Named No Love. We just waiting. What we gonna do with it?
Trying to shop it, find the best home for it and shit like that. Okay.
And I have 2 solo projects I'm working on. So that's where that Still Real Criminal come in.
Okay, yeah. Still Real Criminal.
It's still
SRC. Yeah, I was figuring it because I was like, what the SRC stand? But when I saw the album cover, that's when I figured it out. I was like, okay, yeah. So Smooth Rhyme Criminals, and you coming back, Still Real Criminal. I like that. I like that, man. Yeah. So
I'm a branded.
So if you was to drop all of that, you know what I'm saying, and start doing the touring and all that good stuff, man. Who is some of the people that you probably, want to take on the road with you, man? Anybody you feeling out there nowadays? They can be from H-Town, no matter what, man.
I mean, like in the early 2000s, I was doing shows with Realistic Records.
Okay.
And we were doing shows like I said before, we did the Galveston pool party with Kanye and all that.
No shit.
Yeah, we did. I mean, I've done a lot of shows, but like not under my name though. I'll do it as a feature to my homeboy who starting his label or something like that. And then he actually was coming up, and then he got locked up, so that knocked the ball.
Oh, really? Damn, man. Court. Say anybody that's tapping in right now, man. I just want to let y'all know, man. We are talking to At Large from the group Smooth Rhyme Criminals. You know what I'm saying?
This was that name too.
Well, this was from the early 90s.
Tony made that name up.
He was one of the first signed to Suave House Records, man. Was it Suave House or just Suave
Records at first?
So how did Suave House come into play? Because that shit had more like a player fucking sound to it, man.
I think when I think Thorough said in a verse
that Suave House.
He said something about the house, something about the house, but knowing that he know that, man, I'm one of the first artists that was on Suave, so I'm the first one. So me and him, man, we was gonna do something again, and then one of our homeboys died, so we just stopped talking.
Man, God bless, man. Because I think that was Thorough who mentioned you on the interview, right?
Yeah, telling government names.
Yeah. I was like, man, I ain't gonna call that nigga by good because he said your government.
He said my government name. I'm like, everybody don't know my name like that, homeboy.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, You got some cats that they address you like that, you know.
Yeah.
I know some people. Even what I'm doing now, they gonna still Damien me to death. You know what I'm saying, man? You better start calling me D or DMR. Nigga, I got aliases now.
Yeah, right. You don't know what nobody
yeah.
know me is.
I might have told a nigga my name was John. You know what I'm saying?
I do it all the time. Yeah.
I
don't think everybody's supposed to know your name, actually.
For real.
Yeah, your real name, everybody's supposed to know your name because everybody don't know you like that.
Yeah, so, that's real, man. That's real, man. All right, so I know you said you got these albums on deck, but what's only been put out to the public was the EP, right? The SRC EP. Was that the only thing ever released out?
And I put some out, just throwing some out.
Just throwing some stuff out.
White Bronco.
Okay.
What? Vicious Lee mixed it for me.
Yeah, man. And man, big shout out to Vicious Lee, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the OGs in Def 4, man.
Yeah, he's still engineering, producing.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think he does the sound over there
House of Blues
and Rockefeller too.
Yeah,
House of Blues and Rockefeller, because my guy holds a mixer at Rockefeller every Thursday. And I reached out to Vicious Lee.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, man, you know, I got a buddy who do a event over there, man. Are you still over there? You over there on Thursdays? He was like, he wasn't doing it on Thursdays.
Yeah.
But I know he's still working, man, and doing his thing, man. Big love to Vicious Lee, man.
That's really who probably gonna
put you.
Who gonna mix? I started producing myself because I came up watching T Mix, Slash. You know, Slash that did Top Drop.
Oh, for Fat Pat?
Yeah, so
okay.
A lot of the Houston producers on the underground.
So you was in the lab watching them work on this shit.
When I first started like coming back to rapping, I started meeting a lot of the Houston, because at first when we came out, it really wasn't nobody unless it was affiliated with Rap a Lot. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like I set out a couple years because like I didn't know people who rapped. I didn't know people who produced, because like I said before, Tony brought me into that whole world of that. So everything I learned from that, I got from Tony.
And man, I always wonder, man, because you know people start talking about greatest labels and everything, man. I never hear Suave mention, man, and this shit be pissing me the fuck off. Like when it's go hand in hand with when people mention Rap a Lot legends. They'll never mention Fifth Ward Boys. Fifth Ward Boys is my favorite group ever.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I went to school with them niggas and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Jamming.
So I was like I love these niggas and I fucks with them to the point where I'm real like overprotective of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear they talk about labels, greatest labels, man, you know, they never mention Suave, man. You know what I'm saying? So how the shit like that be making you feel? Do it make you feel like you what?
I speak on it.
Yeah, cause it's like, man, you can't rewrite history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what happens is so many people, names get mentioned so much that the unmentioned get forgotten about.
Yeah.
Like your unsung heroes and shit like that, man. So how that shit make you feel, man?
During the time of, I'm gonna say from 93 to 99, man, Suave House was it. I'm talking about like that might not look like it in Houston, but I knock on the door in 98 and Ice Cube opened up the door.
Now I know Cube fuck with Drake.
Listen, I'm talking about the long way, but I'm saying, man, I done smoked out with Jam Master Jay at the studio house. Like all these people were down there, like at the studio at the Suave House. Yeah, Tony don't get the credit he should get as a CEO, because during that time period. I said to him before, I said, man, you was in the same pocket as Suge at one time. Yeah. He said, yeah, I told him. We talked about that before. Because it really was in that same time era. So,
you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of how when Ruthless came out and you associated Ruthless with Compton, right?
At first, I used to think NWA was from Houston when I was.
No shit.
I mean, they had we had Jerry Curls too in Houston, so it wasn't like it was. You know what I'm saying? We were riding Suzuki Jeeps. So everything that was associated with them, I'm like, man, are they from Houston?
With the track suits and everything, with the Levi's on.
I like Easy E, so I'm like, man, I thought they Boys in the Hood. I thought that was about Houston.
Yeah,
I really did. When I first heard it, I thought about Houston.
So then, you know, when I heard after that, when I heard like King T and Compton's Most Wanted, I automatically assumed that they was on Ruthless because I associated everything Compton with Ruthless. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people now, especially the youngsters, when they think of Rap a Lot, I mean, when they think of Houston, they associate the Rap a Lot.
Yeah.
And the Swisher Highs and the SUC, man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's so much more coming out of H-Town that, you know, we got to tell these stories, man, to where if somebody was to find this video 15 years down the line, they can learn something from this shit, man. Because if we keep leaving it up to the big media outlets, they only put certain shit out, man. So some history end up being forgotten. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of Houston history, especially like not telling the Suave side. Suave was doing things way bigger than all the other names other than Rap a Lot.
Yeah.
But like the other labels, Suave was doing major, that whole Universal $1 million, they started that before Master P.
God damn.
Before Cash Money. It was Tony.
Yeah.
So a lot of, I mean, and then he did like Ball and G had songs with Busta Rhymes and Redman and like all these people was coming here though.
Okay, let me ask you this then. How do you feel? Because I got some homies that say they didn't like it. How did you feel when Ball and G went to Bad Boy?
Oh, I hated it. I actually
he didn't hold his tongue at all.
I'm not gonna
I hated
it, man. Listen, I didn't because
it wasn't T-Mix.
Listen. The way Tony was setting Ball and G up to be, they was gonna like the fact that, no disrespect, the fact that UGK came along and passed Ball and G was the number one besides the Outkast.
Yeah,
I'm talking about on the level of what they was doing
in the South.
Nobody was doing what they was doing. Ball had songs with everybody from every region.
Yeah, and that double album when he dropped that debut double album, man, come on, man, come on. Yeah. All right. So let's go here then. Let's go here. Then they also started working with like T.I., if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it? Or they just did some features and shit.
I think that was like 2 labels. Because when they first left, they went to, I think, J. Core.
Okay.
And then I think that label, The Funk, and then he went to I think that's when he went to T.I. No, he went to Bad Boy and then
started working with Grand Hustle. I think they was on Grand Hustle. So the reason why I asked you that, man, so we seen the No Limit reunion tour, you know what I'm saying? And all these it's not. That's what it's not gonna happen. So why wouldn't it happen, man? And let's say this.
Already, like
they tried
when Ball and G did that what they had the verses.
Yeah, the verses with Bun B. Like, you can't say it was
It
was UGK because Pimp wasn't there.
Like it was like, why don't they get together and
just do a tour?
It's not. A lot of people shouldn't open their mouth and start talking.
Damn,
and telling
man.
Stories that didn't.
So do you know how much that would mean to because we went to the No Limit reunion, you know what I'm saying? I know how much that shit would mean to somebody who grew up on that shit and would have all the CDs on the dresser and shit, man, like your Crime Boss, Tila, South Circle, Ball and G, the Knucklehead.
Knuckleheads, Nola,
Psychodrama, Chicago. Chicago, stand up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because them niggas was ill. Them niggas was ill. Side and Buck.
That's my boy. Side.
One of them niggas a Robinson. Well, nah, I'm getting into government names. Let me stop. Let me stop, man.
My Buck.
But one of the dopest ever, man. And every time I think of Psychodrama, I think of that song they did with Twister. That Kill 'Em All. Adrenaline Rush.
Yeah.
Man, them is some of the dopest cats I ever seen, man. I ever heard. Look, and my boy Chateau right here, man, out of Philly, he put a comment up. He said Suave House had Psychodrama for Chicago, Ball and G, Mr. Mike, Crime Boss, Tila, etc. Much love, Big Drake. That's my boy from Philly, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, so we got New York in the chat, Brooklyn to be exact. You know what I'm saying? We got Detroit in the chat.
What's up, D?
My fam Justin is up in Canada. So big love to Justin up there in Canada, man. That's my ace right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of people be tapping in, man. Big love, man. And if anybody in the comments got any questions for At Large, man, hey, please feel free. You know what I'm saying? We already know
right now.
We already know we're gonna have a part 2, but you know, we still gonna talk our shit on this motherfucker right here, man. Let's get back to some more of these anniversaries, man. You know what I'm saying? So we talked about the BGs. That was BG and Lil Wayne with their album True Story. We talked about Papa LQ, Raekwon. Not Raekwon, Ray Love. We got too many goddamn Rays on this bitch. All right, let's go to the East Coast then, man. Let's go to the East Coast real quick and see what y'all know about this joint right here, man. You fuck with Big L?
I know him, but I just don't know his music like that.
Rest in peace, man.
I know his raps, but I don't know his I can't call a song.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think I heard him with the
Ebonics song,
the song with he freestyling with Pac and Biggie.
Okay, yeah. And I think Pac is actually on this album too, if I'm not mistaken, man. But
he had a voice. His voice was different to me.
And his rhyme scheme is his rhyme pattern, the way he rhyme his words at the end and shit. He ain't like a dog, fog, ball, y'all. He make multi-syllable rhyming schemes.
Kind of like Nas a little bit. Right?
Yeah. Just like that, man.
I know Big L. I just can't call it like a song just off the rip.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Big L, man. Let's drop some facts, man. So this was Big L's second album, The Big Picture. This was on Rockers, Flamboyant record label. Production, ooh, man. DJ Premier,
wow.
Run Browse, Lord Finesse, Pete Rock, and Showbiz. I'm gonna tell you, ever since we did that one episode, we talked about digging in the crates. Every week, a DITC member always come up in my list, bro. That just lets you know just how effective they was in the game. Whether we talking Diamond D, Fat Joe, Showbiz and AG, Lord Finesse, like some kind of way, digging in the crates always end up on my shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
I just seen my cousin recently say something about like the whole East Coast sound come from somebody that's from Texas, like with DJ Premier.
That's facts. That's facts, because the sound that they would say is the signature hip hop sound came from a nigga from H-Town. You know what I'm saying? So put that in your motherfucking Phillies and smoke it, you know. Cause we smoke backwoods and swishers down here, you know what I'm talking about.
Started out with them swishers, man.
I did fuck with them switch, the Perfectos. Yeah. You only smoke the cigarillo when you had some good weed.
I was later down the line. They started making,
we started getting some dro and shit, man.
Rapper
man.
weed.
So features on the Big L album, man. Tupac, like we just said. AG, you know what I'm saying, digging in the crates. Fat Joe, digging in the crates. Cool G Rap. Queens, man. Corona Queens, man.
That's another one too.
That boy's a monster.
That's another one where I kind of patterned early on. Rakim, I could rap, you know what I'm saying? Like
I know.
Yeah, like you can put me on some East Coast.
Also Big Daddy Kane was on this joint.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Daddy Kane, man. Brooklyn. And Remy Ma, a lot of shit been going on around Remy Ma, but she was on this joint too, man. You know what I'm saying? Did you see the Clarissa Shields fight the other day?
I was watching last night.
You were? Okay,
I watched last night.
Somebody
was running the whole time. Yeah, I watched last night.
Somebody in the comments, they were saying something like, boy, Pat better be careful, boy, because if he fuck around, she gonna put hands on that nigga, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And real quick, before we get off the Big L album, chart facts, it peaked at number 13 on the Billboard 200, peaked at number 2 on the top R&B and hip hop album charts, and it's certified gold album, man.
Wow.
Certified gold motherfucking album.
What label?
Rockers and Flamboyant. I guess that must have been the label that Big L had, and Rockers must have did the distribution or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, because Rockers was the one that was putting out the compilations with all them backpack rappers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pharaoh Munch, Eminem, shit like that, man. Sadat X.
Pharaoh Munch was in the studio when we first recorded our album.
Hey, I love Pharaoh Munch though.
Like,
Pharaoh Munch, another
group.
Organized Confusion.
Yeah, they was when we did that. They was down here.
They had that song called Stress.
Yeah,
man. Big shout out to them. I think his partner, his name Prince Poe.
Yeah,
I think I say
something
his
like
name
that,
Prince
something
Poe.
like
You know
that.
what I'm saying? But Pharaoh Monch is on the new Smith and Wesson album called Infinity,
Oh yeah,
and they got a song called Medina. That's a banger.
I believe that.
That's a super banger right there,
Pharaoh
man.
Monch dope.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
hella dope,
he
man.
dope.
So big love to Big L, man. You know what I'm saying? I got one more album, then I'm gonna get into my album of the week because I always save one that I'm gonna actually play the most throughout the whole week.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like everything on my playlist for the week, but it's always one that I play a shit ton more than the other ones. All right. So before we get to my album of the week, some of my H-Town niggas gonna be like, damn, this should have been the album of the week, but hey, fuck it. It ain't. This ain't the album of the week. You know what I'm saying? This is Bun B Trill OG. No, this the one with T-Pain. I'm a self-made millionaire. That's that one on that in that church. I came to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Look at Cher. She look at that because she know when I start crooning, she be ready to throw dollars at me, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like I'm the new Sam Cooke around this motherfucker, man. Don't
biggest
get me.
supporter. That's what's up.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what's up.
But this was on Rap A Lot, of course. You know, 2 Trill and Fontana Records. Production, DJ Premier again, bitch. H-Town. Get your motherfucking mind right. Okay, I'm gonna chill out. Drummer Boy, Justice League, and somebody else who don't really get talked about enough, man. Playing Skills from Dallas. Oh, they the one did yes sir. Yeah. Yes sir. Yes sir.
Yeah.
Features on that album, Jay Prince, you know, when he come in with the yeah. You know I talk my shit every album that come out.
One album when he rapping on one song.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? T-Pain was on this motherfucker, of course. Jeezy on the song Just Like That.
That's a song I know.
Scrappy, Lil Scrappy. It's crazy. You had Young Jeezy and Lil Scrappy, and they don't go by the Young or the Lil no more. You know what I'm saying? They dropped that shit. What Juvenile gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Because that's a name, nigga. You can't change that to make it.
Juvenile.
Yeah, because even if you drop the Nile and say Juvie, you still a Juvie. Yeah, that's crazy. Pimp C was on this motherfucker.
Pimp.
Tupac was on this bitch. And that's just to name a few. Yeah, Tupac was on the song with Pimp C and Trey Songz on the Bun B album. Yes, sir.
I've never heard that.
See that's why I like doing what I do.
I've never heard that.
That's why I like doing what I do, man. Chart facts. It peaked at number 4 on the Billboard 200 and number 2 on the top R&B and hip hop album charts, man. You know what I'm saying? When was the first time you heard of UGK?
When we came out.
Yeah.
And like when they had that song, Tell Me Something Good.
Tell Me Something Good, man.
It was a little after we came out.
Yeah.
And then I used to run the Pimp. All of them used to come over to the Suave House.
Okay. Okay.
Bun. I remember Bun being in the back room with T-Mix bumping Portishead.
What?
Yeah, for real talk. Yeah, for sure.
Damn, man. I bet you would have loved to do something with UGK, man. You know what I'm saying?
I like Pimp.
You like Pimp more?
I like Pimp, man, because Pimp production is underrated.
Let me see that. Look at this. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Shout out to that boy DJ Bird, man. DJ Bird, I always be liking my posts and shit, man. But yeah, this is Use Me Up. Pocket Full of Stone.
That Short Texas on that.
Won't bet the news that if it feel this good getting used, oh, you just keep on using me. Oh, he shouted you out on that, huh? Yeah. Hey, so the co-owner of this spot, man, Brandy, my Asian man, she got a shout out on the back of the UGK album cover, man. That's some real shit.
You used to look for that too. You used to read for that. Like,
see, I'll be the type of nigga.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Well, don't let me find an album where they just give thanks to a nigga named D, because I'm gonna tell everybody that's me. That was me, motherfucker.
That's missing. That's really missing. Yeah, credits.
The
album credits.
Now I did have one homeboy, man. My homeboy named Russell. We I taught the nigga how to rap back in middle school. So later on, he came out with an album, but he wasn't rapping though. He was in it was like a little band. They did like alternative music. And I was the first motherfucker in his thanks, man. So but Russ ain't no goddamn UGK, you know what I'm saying? So, but I still appreciate it, Russ. I appreciate the shout out and your special thanks, man. But yeah, bro, it's all about, you know, getting that recognition, getting that love from people that you view like on a high scale like that, man. You can't even get better than that, man.
I always wanted to compete when I first came out. I think I was kind of
so you
ain't not talent show. I'm talking about like when we came out,
you ain't want no friends.
We came
in this
out,
shit.
I didn't want no friends.
You was coming to knock niggas off.
I came out because it was like you wanted to be the best. So you know, so when we first came out, it kind of was moving slow for me. So that's when I really started going to Johnny C house by myself. Cause I was sharpening up my own little skills, you know. So I had a nice little project, man. Nice project.
So let me ask you this then, man. This song's always been out. You know what I'm saying? This song's always been out. But nowadays, I feel like niggas making you rap better. It's not that you just making a song where you talking shit. That nigga dirty. He say he 40, but he really 30. You know, like not that. No, to my niggas is really like
intricate with it.
Dissecting and breaking your ass all the way down, man. Like you respect that level of battle MCing.
I like Kendrick, man.
Come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie to nobody. Like I'll follow TDE since I think 2010 because I like the little upstart labels that have like they already have like a little crew and just watch each one of them grow.
So like Ab Soul, you know what I'm saying? J Rock, you know what I'm saying? Schoolboy Q. Yeah, them niggas is dope. Even I think now they got Doechii over there, right? The new chick Doechii and SZA.
Like the core. The core of them like Schoolboy and J Rock and all. I feel to see them get to what they got.
So what other crews, man? Any other crews out there that you like and got a lot of respect for, man? Like your
right now?
Like just in the whole history, like your Wu-Tang, Dungeon Family, something like that.
I like Wu-Tang. I like Dungeon. I like the most of the crews that had that producer in their camp. That's why to me, Suave House don't get his credit because like T-Mix did. When they look at the credits that songs that T-Mix produced that people don't know that T-Mix produced, he produced Lil Wayne hustle music.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite joints from Carter 2.
That's when he left Suave and you know.
Yes. Yeah. And T-Mix did a lot of remixes on people albums,
MC
man. Yeah, like it would be people from the exactly, bro, on the 18th Letter album. You know what I'm saying? Like
Brian McKnight.
You got to have that Southern swag on your shit. I don't care where you at, where you from. Got to bring you in a Southern producer to lace your shit, even if it is a remix.
Yeah, even that what's this? The Players Way. That was
T-Mix. The A-Ball and MJG with Mace.
Tony told me this story, right?
What was that?
That Players Way was supposed to have been Tila and Mace. Yeah.
That would have been Player though.
Thank you. Yeah.
That would have been Player.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. You see it.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you see it.
Tila and Mace.
Yeah, doing when Tila was Tila.
Yeah.
Suave was yeah.
God, man, damn, that would have been dope, man.
G had songs with Bone Thugs when they was hot. Like it was a lot going on over there, man.
Yeah,
a lot.
And you ain't lying. I mean, they was really making the moves that people would appreciate nowadays, man. But I guess it was just kind of like under the radar for some reason, man.
It was kind of like how we started out. It was like before his time. Like Tony was crossing that coastal lines a long time ago. So when people started doing collaboration with somebody from the South or somebody from the East, he had already did all that. You know, it just was under the radar because I think for as Houston go, they was looking more at for one, Tony don't have a local mindset.
He always think
he don't think because he like and this is my thought, like he respect hip hop. So he's seen the groups coming up. Like I like the EPMD.
Oh hell yeah,
right?
Hell yeah.
And I like the Above the Law. So it's like he was in all those different markets. So other than Houston,
Yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't like, far as Houston go, they was tapped into like Crime Boss and
Man, I love Crime Boss shit,
Crime
man.
Boss.
That all in
We
the
had
game.
a cold little project we was doing. This got,
man, come on, man. Y'all gonna have to bring that shit to life some kind of way, man. Some kind of way. You got to.
Get their mind right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There is a lot of gatekeeping.
Yeah. It is it.
You ever ran
Nobody
into
want to
some?
say it. I mean, I haven't, because over the years I done been in different pockets. Like I didn't did like I didn't have like a security detail of a concert that was like with Rich the Kid and all those.
Okay.
So I would see all those issues that would come that way, and I'm like, not today though.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, Houston to me is like a city that they pick and choose.
Yeah, it's like if you ain't in this clique over here, it's like you ain't really nobody.
This,
yep.
Yeah, like all that. Yeah, so I'll be like, and I've always been like that. So it's like I always look at all those issues like, man, y'all kind of cheating yourself now.
That's right.
Telling the whole story. Like we got one culture in Houston that we known for. When like, okay, what before that? What was?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it different, man.
I feel you.
Most people don't even think I'm from Houston. I'd be like, man,
they think you from Cali, huh?
I'd be hard on Houston.
Yeah.
I'm like, we could be so much bigger than what we are for us. Like,
yeah.
You know, how Atlanta come and pass us up.
I was just gonna ask you that too. Do you think like we should be where Atlanta is? You know,
we should be what we should be. You from Houston, right?
Absolutely.
So you know, in the early 80s, LA was in Houston.
Right? LA was in Houston,
meaning like it was a lot of people from LA.
Okay,
Houston,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
A lot of people from Oakland. Like, so we had our own identity at one point in time before it turned to something else.
It just turned into a melting pot after a while. At first, it was homegrown.
It turned real country to me. Like everything just it started being one way, one sound.
Mm-hmm.
We only known for this. So I'm like, and I was never on that ship.
Yeah.
So I guess I was one who like bucked the system.
So let me ask you this, because a couple of minutes ago you just mentioned EPMD and Above the Law.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Hutch.
And when I think about, shout out to Hutch. He followed me on Facebook too, man. When I think of G-Funk, niggas talk about G-Funk, and the thing that really stands out the most as far as like what niggas was sampling to make it be called G-Funk was Parliament Funkadelic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's where
I was hearing that shit. That's New Jersey.
Yeah.
I was hearing that shit from EPMD. Yeah. I was hearing that shit from EPMD first.
Yeah.
Like the Funkadelic samples and shit like that. So when I was talking about G-Funk yesterday to my homeboy Homestead Slim. Shout out Homestead Slim. I was saying like, bro, like if you look at the sound of G-Funk, you might not say it, but EPMD was doing that shit, man.
Yeah.
They was doing that.
They was on the phone.
Man. Yeah, Redman and two, man. You know, with the Zap and the Roger shit, man. The George Clinton, the Boosie and all that. Like, yeah, man. So that's a sound that I feel like that story needs to be told about how that shit really started, the G-Funk and shit.
Yeah, mostly it's like like the beats I rap on don't sound like I'm from Houston. They sound like probably like West Coast beats or somebody else, right?
Okay.
Really, it really is that you grew up listening to Zap. You had uncles, you had aunts. Mm-hmm. You was hearing Funkadelic. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up hearing that. So my sound kind of, when I first started rapping, I started writing to those records.
Okay.
You know, before I started writing the break beats and stuff.
Yeah,
I was writing to actual music,
instrumentals and shit. Okay, so let's say you was to get in the lab today, man. And no pun intended. You know, in the lab.
Sure.
If you was to get in the lab today, and just create fresh new music, man, who would be some of the producers you want in there, man, to supply you with them beats?
I'm up for y'all to say T Mix.
T Mix has got to be in. T Mix in my top 10.
Dr. Dre to me, like T Mix is like, if not Dr. Dre to me.
Yeah, that's my top 5.
Because he actually, you know what I'm saying? He be producing.
Yeah, he in my top 5. You know what I'm saying? Joe type nigga.
Joe,
like, yeah, that's type
DJ Quick.
Yes, sir.
Rest in peace, Rico Wade.
Rico Wade, Dungeon Family, man.
Some Manny.
That would be a fire ass project, man.
Yeah.
You think you can fuck with some of them bounce beats and shit?
I would do one for.
Yeah,
I know
just
what
one.
It would be
Okay,
for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Because I actually did the song with the artist, and I was like, man, I don't rap on them kind of beats, but it made you challenge yourself to.
But you can,
you can put your style, and it's gonna sound. It's gonna sound live because like they're not used to you rapping. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So who else? I like Alchemist.
Alchemist.
Yeah. I like his tracks.
He doing his shit with Freddie Gibbs now. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, him and Erykah Badu got an album that they gonna drop together.
And him and Larry June
too as well. Hey, good job, Larry. You know somebody.
He got a cold little lane.
I love Larry June shit,
lane, man. That would make like I'm like, oh, you can make your own lane. It's just okay.
Cool. Niggas say he a reincarnated Pimp C. That was somebody said online one day in the comments.
I think Pimp C was so dope. I think Pimp C was. He don't get enough credit for his production for one.
Exactly.
He had his own sound.
Pimp,
and then Pimp was funny.
Pimp will give you the beat,
a hook,
and he'll put a verse on your shit for you.
Yeah.
So that brings me to a quick topic, man. When you think of producers who can rap and make beats,
wow.
Who's some of the cats you think about? You already said Quick. You know.
Hutch.
Yeah.
Quick. Yeah. I'm gonna go Quick. Hutch, Quick. Is Kanye considered like he can rap?
Yeah.
Kanye.
Yeah, I put him in my list too.
Kanye.
Yeah. We want the old Ye back still,
else.
Man.
I don't think they can come back. I don't think they can come back.
He's too far gone.
He said a little too much.
Nigga, the door is locked.
Too much.
You are not
they
welcome.
Putting down the blinds. Like, you stay out there, brother. But
I would tell you somebody who I don't think get mentioned enough for their production as well. Scarface,
though.
Scarface is a dope ass producer, man. Dope. He gon' play instruments on that motherfucker.
Heavy bass.
He gonna put the beat together. He might not be able to sing on your shit like a Pimp, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he'll probably still give you a verse on that bitch too.
Pimp just had that. He had like a funk church flavor. I don't think nobody else.
It's the organs.
Yeah,
it's the organs and shit,
yeah.
Man. Yeah.
I think Crit was the closest thing that I heard sounding to him.
Fucking right. Crit is so cold.
Yeah, he was the closest person I heard sound like, but I always think people try to sound like somebody versus being natural. So yeah. But Pimp,
Pimp was special, man. Yeah. I was watching a Drink Champs, and they had CL Smooth on there.
Yeah.
And they asked him, they was like UGK versus like who'd you take, UGK or Outkast? He said, I love Outkast. He say, man, but goddamn, he said, man, that Pimp. He say, man, sometimes I be feeling like I'm Pimp. I walk around my house in my robe and shit, nigga talking crazy. I say, man, I feel that because we can all channel Pimp C, at some point of the day. Look here, bitch. Bitch, you gonna smell my cologne, bitch.
That little last clip, me and him crying about shot, man. It's like he hit a switch and go to that whole little character talking like that shit. I'm like, funny. Like he had Pimp would have been some super major, man. If he had like I think he got really shortcut.
I know,
out
man.
Of here, you know what I know. Like, he really was like. Even like the little time we had, because we had went over to his spot, me and Crime Boss, and some of the stuff he was talking about. I'm like, oh, he ready to get back to it.
Okay,
right? Because he ain't lived that long after he got out, right?
Yeah. I'm talking about he got out in what 07?
Yeah,
09 or something like that. But yeah, he was pretty much gone. Like right after.
I think if he died in December, right, something like that.
I want to say
he was in my house like in April.
I want to say it was like 09. I don't know, man. Somebody drop it in the comments, man, just to see. Real quick comment from my boy Chateau in Philly, man. He giving love to that Middle of the Night remix featuring Twister.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's a T Mix beat right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Chateau, man. Chateau got the break room on Tuesdays on the
Shout
Beat
out.
Radio. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my boy Chateau, man. This is the shit we do. Are you ready to get into my album of the week?
Let's go.
Let's go, man. This is what it's all about right here, man. Let me just give y'all a shortly. We talked about the BGs. That's Lil Wayne and BG. Talked about Papa LQ, Ray Love, Big L, and Bun B. But here we go, man. It's the 30th anniversary, man. This is my album of the week. You motherfuckers, you better have this shit on your playlist for the week, man. Because all that shit y'all be talking about, greatest MCs and the greatest album ever. If y'all ain't bumping this week, man, don't even fucking call me no more, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, for sure.
It's all about the motherfucking purple tape, man.
Yeah,
30
yeah.
years, man. This bitch dropped in 9.5, man.
I think about that CD about three or four times, man.
I already know.
Like for real, like yeah. And then that is it that ice cream beat?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Incarcerated Scarface.
Incarcerated Scarfaces. From staircase to stage, minimum wage, and soon to have an article and rap page. Yeah, man.
Raekwon should be up there with when they mention like Jadakiss.
Yeah.
They should mention Ray.
Yeah. You heard his new album, The Emperor's Clothing?
I just heard that song.
Him and Nas? Yeah. I mean, I love this shit, man. And look, shout out to Ghostface Killer.
Oh, yeah.
So my daughter, a big Wu head. You know what I'm saying? She a Wu-Tang fan. So I used to call her name is Devin. I used to call her Devzilla. Yeah. Because when she was a baby, when she would cry, she would sound like Godzilla.
It sound like my daughter.
So she got into Wu-Tang.
Say that.
She got into Wu-Tang and she told me, she said, you know, I want to change my nickname. I was like, what you want your nickname to be? She said, Ghostface Zilla. And I was like, look at you. You know what I'm saying? So she's a Wu head, man.
That's dope.
I just got Supreme Clientele on vinyl.
Wow.
Man, look, she bust that motherfucker open before I could. You know what I'm saying? And I heard Supreme Clientele 2 was coming out. Like all the OGs is dropping music.
Yeah, I seen that.
All the OGs is dropping music. Let's run down some facts real quick, man. So this is Raekwon's debut album, only built for Cuban links. This came out on Loud RCA Records. Production. Oh, this another person we forgot about. The fucking RZA.
Oh yeah, the RZA dog.
The RZA
Sir
did the whole thing.
Yeah.
He did the whole motherfucking thing, man. Features. At first, I was just gonna kind of like go down and say, Capadonna, Ghostface.
Say the Wu.
Man, the whole fucking Wu was on the goddamn album, man. The only nigga on this album that wasn't affiliated with the Wu is Nas. You know what I'm saying? On Verbal Intercourse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to motherfucking Godson, man.
A long time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Chart facts. It peaked at number 4 on the Billboard 200. Peaked at number 2 on the top R&B and hip hop album charts. But it's a certified platinum album, man. Certified platinum. So my thing about Wu-Tang, man. So when Wu-Tang first come out, it was Protect Your Neck and Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. So like these niggas had masks on and swords, and I'm hearing all these karate shit. So it was over my head at first. I was like, nah, no. I don't know. It was over my head. But when that Raekwon album came out,
yeah, me too.
And I looked on the back cover, I think it was the back or the inside, and he was cooking crack. Yeah, he had the coffee pot.
Him and Ghost.
I say this might be what the fuck I need to listen to because I like hustle rap. You know what I'm saying? I like coke rap and shit. I say this might be what the fuck I like right here because I wasn't fucking with the whole swords and shit like that. I say this nigga cooking dope. I said this might be my shit.
The only number that I really just bought his album was Raekwon.
Yeah.
I bought Meth
to Cal.
The first one.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like Ray.
And I only bought it because of the Bring the Pain. Yeah, that was it. That
probably was a video.
Yeah. And I hadn't heard nothing on Raekwon to make me cop his shit. Yeah. I don't even think I heard Ice Cream. I just copped it because I'm like, oh, this might be the shit.
Yeah.
Because I see him, he putting the water in the coffee pot.
Yeah.
I say, oh man, this nigga's my hero.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking about.
Yeah, this might be what I like because it's something about them believable rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you niggas really, really like did some dirt in your past and you just so happen to make it out with no stains on you and you transition to the rap shit, I got nothing but respect for that right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but respect, man. So yeah, that's my album of the week, man. Raekwon the Chef. only built for Cuban links. Y'all make sure y'all put that in rotation this week, man. And I stand serious. If you ain't jamming that or any of the albums that I listed, man, you know, in honor of the anniversary, man, look, don't call me no more, man. I don't want to talk to y'all niggas.
I'm bumped that when I leave.
Because I be trying to tell this is what it's all about, man. Because sometimes these people, man, they don't get mentioned. Like, when was the last time anybody ever talked about Ray Love or Papa LQ? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what Back to the Lab is here for, man. We here to make sure that we keep these names alive and we keep names in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like having cats like you on too, man, because you done put in work in this industry, in this culture. And shit, your story needs to be told. Nah, your story got to be told too. You know, you done connected with folks and did your thing. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure your story get out there too.
I think my story is more like the blueprint of an independent label. Like Tony was fresh out of high school, man. Like and the cats that he, you know, got the label with, like they go unmentioned. You just hear their names in songs like JB, you know.
So
Mr. Big, like the whole thing is like.
So what was in that Coming Out Hard? I think Thorough was talking about it on the podcast he was on.
He misspoke.
He misspoke. He said
he said he was on. He's not on that. He's not on the second one.
Okay.
He hadn't even met. By the time they ever did this, he had like. I brought Tony back around Thorough because I met G first. He had brought G down here first. So when I met him, I was like, man, this got Jerry curls, and you know what I'm saying? I was like
this nigga's serious.
Then I met Ball, and Tony was gonna let Ball do a beat for me, even though I had like, because Johnny left, all that kind of like was on style. So when me and Tony got back cool, he introduced me to them. So they had half like damn near half of Memphis down here.
So how was learning how to produce and everything? How did that work out? Was it a smooth transition, or is something that you still?
I didn't want to do that. Johnny C tried to have me doing. He wanted to teach me that earlier. I was like, man, that shit look too technical.
Yeah, I feel you on
pushing buttons and all that.
I feel you because I had to start kind of doing this shit, man, with this editing and hooking shit up. I'm like, bro, I really just want to talk my shit and go.
I actually fell into producing. Like I started doing some music again.
Yeah.
So I had a spot. And I would like pay this producer, like I would leave him there and come back in the morning, right? And he'd just have me a whole bunch of beats. So one time he didn't come.
Yeah.
I got this equipment, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
he ain't had no beats.
So I started pushing buttons and then
made you something.
Like, I made my first beat all the way through probably about 5 minutes straight through, because I ain't understand how you break it down. I can do this, man.
Yeah.
I just started getting better and better.
Man, I love this shit, man. This is what I like talking about right here, man. You know, you kind of get them personal stories and shit, man. And we already said that we gonna do another one. We gonna do a part 2, man. We just scratching the surface on y'all ass right now. We gonna dig off into some more shit, man, on another episode. But I definitely want to get you out here, man. Number one, meet you, you know, and then at the same time, just let you come on here, man, and talk your shit, bro. But like we said, man, we gonna definitely bring back a part 2 to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? All right. So creative director, what we looking like? We got any?
We need to talk about how that Paid in Full shirt is available.
Yeah. This is
I'm gonna need that.
This the Paid in Full joint, man. Y'all pre-order. You know what I'm saying? Drop me your size, drop me your bread,
and drop the bread.
Yeah, for real. Definitely. Niggas want to get in my DM and be like, I need a 4X.
Yeah, I need one.
Hey, man, but just drop that bread though. You know what I'm saying? Let me know it's real. You know what I'm talking about? Sure. And once again, man, we are at the beautiful Curators of Dopeness / Daisies and Pancakes. We got Neek Roots up in here, man. Brandon Myasia. These is my people right here, man. We in the heart of Third Ward. You know what I'm talking about? Share the experience up in here with me, man. You know, she gonna make sure that shit is all the way right. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, man, this is what we do, man. We love doing this shit. So quick recap. You know, folks told me they like the recap. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So we first started the show off, man. We gave the BGs they flowers, you know what I'm saying? Cash Money. This was BG and Lil Wayne. This was their album, you know what I'm talking about. Then we took it to Papa LQ
Kenny Kingpin.
You know what I'm talking about? Your entertainment, my reality. This was Rap a Lot. Y'all make sure y'all put that in rotation this week. We were still on that West Coast. We went and rapped with Ray Love, Forever Hustling. Y'all go check out that definition of a hustler too, man, because Pac directed that video. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check that out if y'all ain't hip yet. You know what I'm saying? We took it to the East Coast. We fucked with Big L. Rest in peace, Big L, man. This is his second album, The Big Picture.
I got a question.
Yo.
What was Big L? What's the L in Big L?
His name Lamont.
Lamont?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like Fred Sanford's son. You know what I'm talking about?
Big L?
Yeah, man. Y'all got to go run this, man. Especially that song, Ebonics. I like the way he was. Yeah, he would drop like the slang word, then tell you what it mean, but he did it all in the rhyme. That shit was dope as fuck, man. Definitely check out that. We came back down here to Texas, you know, H-Time, PA. We gave Bun B his flowers on his album Trill OG. And if you look at the word Trill OG, it really says trilogy because this is the volume 3. Because he got Trill, then he got 2 Trill, and then Trill OG. You know what I'm saying? So it's a play on words, but trilogy. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to Bun B, man. I need me another one of the motherfucking Trill burgers, man. And rest in peace, Pimp C. You ain't had one? The first time we ever had one was in New York, in Queens.
Yeah.
That was they was working the food court at the Rock the Bells Festival. And then when they opened up the brick and mortar, pulled right up in that bitch. Oh, man, that shit was so good, man. So big love to Bun B, man. Sure. And album of the week, man, that motherfucking Purple Tape. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, what up, yo? Time is running out. It's for real, though. Let's connect politics. Ditto. We can trade places, get lifted in the staircases. Word up. Peace, incarcerated Scarfaces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Ghostface Killer for the co-starring role on here.
Have they ever been a group? No, they've been a group?
Nah. And don't you know them niggas did the verses against each other?
Yeah, I seen
that. That was the craziest shit.
I seen that.
That's like Method Man and Red Man doing the verses against each other. That was crazy.
Red Man and Method Man.
I give it to Red Man.
The early Red Man, right?
Red Man got more solo hits.
Red Man was like his first 2 albums?
Yeah, What the album and There's a Dark Side.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, that's my nigga right there, man. Yep, we saw him at Rock the Bells, you know what I'm saying? Out there in Jersey, man.
What's all your social media handles? Let the people know where they can get into
Because
I see you got some big things coming out. We want to make sure these people are following and supporting you when you pop.
Well, my Instagram is Still Real Criminal SRC. I think I don't be on Twitter. I think Twitter is The Real at Large.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have like 2 years.
Flood that IG.
Still keep watching out for Still Real Criminal. I'm gonna start leaking some.
Yeah, flood that IG, man.
I have a little blueprint what I'm about to do. I'm waiting to talk to Tony about something.
Okay.
But,
hey, well, shit. Hey, I hope I get a chance to be right there, man, and get the behind the scenes and all the exclusive shit, man. Already, y'all heard it right here, man. So if this nigga,
if I turn
if this nigga curve on me, man,
charge me on it.
we gonna run this motherfucker back and we gonna tag his ass.
Charge me on it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all know how we do here, man. We celebrate classic hip hop albums, legendary MCs, DJs, producers, etc., in a cashmere sweater, man. One more time, man. Big love to our sponsors. You know, Bill and Brett over there at Lonesome Frog Records, 1900 Blaylock Road, Suite E, out there in Spring Branch. And also Stephen St. Martin, man. Stephen say he got big news that he want to bring to the folk, man, but he telling me don't tell y'all yet. I'm ready. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to wait for him, though. This is my attorney partner right here, 832-423-6056, man, if you ever get caught in the mix. And don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms, man. We everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, MySpace, Black Planet, the whole 9, man. We everywhere. Fuck with us, you know what I'm talking about? We in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
I still around?
Black. I tried to log in the other day. They said, what's your pet's name? I say, look, I don't.
When that came out, like 2000?
I want to say like 98, 99. Before I got married in 01 back in the day. And I know it was popping before I got married because I used to have some boppers on there. I even had a midget bopper on Black Planet, man. I'm
yeah,
serious.
They would be leaving. Yeah, I remember that. And then one day it was all gone.
It was gone, man. We went from Black Planet to MySpace.
Yeah.
And then from MySpace to goddamn Facebook. I told him I'm in the
Instagram.
I said I'm in the building across the street. I'm in the building across the street, man, like on Paid in Full. Now I'm not on Facebook no more.
Yeah, Facebook too.
I'm across the street.
That's that family. It should be called Family Book.
I'm on IG now, man. But I ain't gonna lie, Facebook been showing me love. Meta take care of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've been spending a lot of time on Facebook again, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, fam, we glad y'all tapped in with us, and I'm glad you pulled up on me, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna definitely do this shit again. Shout out to all the lab techs out there, man, that fuck with us from worldwide. Shout out to the Hip Hop Commission worldwide, man. You know, hey, we do this shit because we love this shit, y'all. So make sure y'all tap in next week. We got more classics, more celebration, and more shit to talk. You know what I'm talking about? Peace and blessings to everybody out there, man. We love y'all, fam. Yeah. One.
Step back. It's like you can't stand up too long, you can't sit down too long.